Ladies and gentlemen, we got Tucker Carlson and Piers Morgan on the Piers Morgan Uncensored discussing angry white liberals, woke idiots that took over the country, started running things when really they had no space to do it. They kind of just came in with aggression, started calling everybody names, racist, this and that. And Tucker Carlson calls them out, and honestly, I think we're starting to move in a better direction with the world. I think we're starting to pull out of that nonsense, and we're trying to get our way back to normal. Let me know what you guys think. Let me play the clip for you, and I hope you have a great day.
And they had like a hammerlock on the culture of my country and really oppressed it. And then when they took power through Joe Biden or attempted Kamala Harris, they did like a terrible job. They just didn't do a good job. And so the second somebody just said out loud, like, this is all nonsense. Like, these people don't know what they're doing. The race politics stuff is fake. Look at all the black people outside the rally. All the Hispanic guys, like, love Trump. It's nonsense. You don't have to obey anymore. And all the liberal white ladies are like, oh, yes, you do. And everyone's like, shut up, liberal white ladies. Like, we're sick of this. The tyranny
the fact that Trump won
of the menopausal, angry liberal chick was just too much. And so it's like Liberation Day.
I mean, the fact that Trump won the Hispanic vote was
he did.
truly extraordinary.
Ever met a liberal Salvadoran? No, there's not one. Of course not. The whole thing was totally fake. And it was a certain class of people. It wasn't just menopausal liberal white ladies, though they were in charge, ruling through fear. But it was a whole class of people whose cart was being overturned by Trump, and they used kind of symbolic figures like Meghan Markle, as you found out, as their proxies to hold power. But those proxies never represented the groups they supposedly represented. Meghan Markle does not represent black people in the United States. I don't know if you knew that.
No question she doesn't. Don't worry, I'm very familiar. She doesn't represent anybody.
Of course
other
not.
Than a very elite, hypocritical group of people who are really going to go down in history as the most hypocritical group of people ever.
And the most incompetent. Like, they don't know how the power grid works. They can't fix a car. They don't know anything. They're totally useless. They're parasites. And when given the chance to rule, they like wrecked the country because they don't know how to do anything. And it was all a lie. And it just turns out you can get pretty far in aggression. And there's sort of a famous battle at Gettysburg, the pivotal battle of the Civil War in the United States, where, you know, a Union detachment led by a guy from Maine called Joshua Chamberlain, who was a history professor at a college in Maine, led a charge with no ammunition. And they just yelled loud enough that the Confederates like, oh my gosh, you know, and they surrendered. That was an honorable thing to do. A very similar thing just happened in the United States where like these super angry, unhappy people acting out of the agony of their own barren personal lives were like, I'm in charge because you're a racist. And everyone's like, okay. They had no bullets in the gun, actually.